when God created the world and Adam and Eve were living in the garden, everything was perfect. There was no clutter. But as civilizations grew, and particularly here in America, we have become overwhelmed with clutter of all kinds. As I was looking at the photographs after the hurricane devastation and seeing the houses, the people where there was literally nothing left, I was thinking about what those people were facing. It's hard to imagine. I certainly can't imagine it. But one thing I thought about was, I bet there are two kinds of people. There are people there who had houses full of clutter, all kinds of projects they intended to do, that they intended to finish, papers that they intended to organize. And then there were other people who really made every effort they could to have what we call a productive environment. They'd gotten rid of the clutter, they had systems in place, they maybe even had an emergency box, or they had where they stored the files that they wanted, and they had things digitally online. But as I looked at the photographs, I realized that some of those people didn't have access to any paper, and in some cases probably not even their phone. And so it was really back to the beginning again. I think there's a lesson there, because I suspect that if you were to interview the people in that situation, the people who had their lives organized in the first place, had systems in place and routinely did things to minimize clutter, their recovery time will be much easier. There won't be as much loss. They'll feel more confident. One of the things we've been saying in Productive Environment Institute for decades is clutter is postponed decisions. And certainly there'll be lots of decisions to make now, but they will be skilled at making those decisions. And that's what we're really all about. We have a seminar, TameYourPaperTiger.com, that you can go to. And we invite you to go with a pile of papers. And we teach you how to make decisions about those papers. And our experience is that once you get your papers in order and learn how to make decisions about them, everything else gets easier. I can't really explain why. I'm not a psychologist, but I have seen it happen. So I would challenge you, if you look around your environment and it's not productive, you have piles of paper and projects that you intended to work on, but you don't really have them organized, you don't really have a system, now is the time. Often when prospects call us, they want to know, how long is this going to take and how much is it going to cost? And our answer is, well, we can't tell you until we know more about your circumstances. But what we can tell you for sure is the longer you wait, the longer it will take, and the more it will cost in lost opportunities. So don't wait. Don't wait for a disaster to realize how important it was to get organized. Do it today. You will impact not only your life, but the lives of the people that you love and the people around you. And everyone will be more able to accomplish their work and enjoy their lives. So join us today.